I'm Auntie Kay, Yard Sales Arena, here with Uncle Vinty, the Vintage Tool Man, with the yard sales show for the week of May the 29th. All right.
Memorial Weekend.
Memorial Weekend. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Well, I found some interesting items, or I should say we found some interesting items. First of all is this Naked Lady, carved a Naked Lady nutcracker. I paid $8 for her, and she's worth about $20. So there. Okay, what else did I get? We stopped at a yard sale, and I found these. They're etched in there. And I looked online, and I found that this is cultured marble. They go through a whole process. The artist makes the drawing, an ink drawing. Then they etch this using acid. It's acid etched. Then they put ink on the top, and of course the ink sinks into the depressions in the cultured marble. These are from 1984, and the woman said that she had gotten them from someone who had gone to Alaska. So they came from Alaska. I have a moose and a bear. I paid $1 each for them. Online, there's a company in Montana that makes these, and the least expensive is $39 and up. So I figure they're worth around $25. At an estate sale, I got this really unique crock. It has a lid, but the lid doesn't really go to it, I don't believe. I paid $7.50 for it, and this is worth about $50. This is a very old crock, and it's a very unique shape, and it's not in the best of condition, but it's not horrible either. So I think that's worth about $50. This was a Goodwill find, also a very old pitcher. I paid $4 for that, and I think that would be worth about $20. All right, moving down, another Goodwill find. I paid a couple of dollars for that. These are cute. You'll see these online advertised as salesman samples or antique children's toys. Well, this one is a reproduction, and most of them on eBay are reproductions also. But what it's missing the burner. Some of them have little toy pans, kettles, and things like that go on them. I like to use these for pencil holders. I think they're really cute. So $2 for a cute little pencil holder. I thought that was fine. Okay, Uncle Vinty, can you see the posters at the back?
The posters, yep.
At a yard sale in Bowie, they had, well, 3 containers of these, I guess you would say. Boxes of these. The amazing back, the amazing knee, and the respiratory system. I'm an exercise physiologist, and I can use these. We need some decor in our lab. In our labs, I should say. So I took them, there's about 10 of each of these, and he sold them all to me for $1. He had worked for a pharmaceutical company, which is how he came by them. So I was happy to get those.
They're salesman samples.
Salesmen, they were. Vintage, antique. Okay. At yet another estate sale, Chesapeake estate sale company was running this. It was the last day of the sale. They had this piece of carnival glass. This is the grape motif. This is by Imperial, and the color is marigold. They had 18 on it, and she sold it to me for $12. And in a shop, you would have to pay around $49 for that. So I was happy to get that. Piece of art glass at the estate sale. I paid $15 for. These guys are hard to find without some chips in them, because you can see these points in the nose are easy to break off. But he's all intact, and he's probably worth about $40.
Swan.
Swan. What did I call him?
I don't know.
Did I call him a duck? I don't know. He's a swan. Art glass, collectible. All right. At yet another estate sale that we need to go back to today and pick up this really nice workbench that I bought for $20. It's huge. It's got everything on it. I'm excited to go back and pick that up. But they had these things.
Yep, leave them down.
Oh, Uncle Vince says leave them down. Ingles. Fortune-telling cards. So, anyway, they still have the box. It's not in great shape. I paid $5 for them. And online, they sell for between $20 and $29, depending upon if you have all the cards and the instruction card. I don't have the instruction card, so I'm thinking in the neighborhood of $15 to $20. Just kind of a unique item. One of the previous estate sales, can you see those? These are baby face milk bottles. They even have the little ears on the side. Isn't that cute? They had 12 on them. But
You got the whole bunch.
I got the whole bunch.
You
For-
bundled them.
Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, I had 10 of them.
It's $6 a
Oh, it was
pop.
$6, and then they gave me, I think, 20% off of that.
Yeah.
I ended up paying $4.80 each for them, and I got 10 of them. Now, only a few have the dairy markings still intact, but they're still a collectible item, and $4.80 was a great price. Okay, moving along. Here we go, here we go. Last yard sale yesterday. They had this thing there, Radio Flyer, Rocking Horse. They probably have been asking 20 or something like that, but I asked them what was their bottom price. End of the day. She said $5. I'm not even going to tell you what I did, but anyway, I bought it for $5. And I looked it up, and these list online anywhere from $39 up to over $100. Apparently this was the original Radio Flyer Rocking Horse. Now they're really fancy. The legs move, they're up on springs, they make whinnying sounds. So anyway, I think it's in the neighborhood of $20, something like that for that. A Goodwill find, a fabulous poster from the Ellis Island Immigration Museum. They released this for about 6 months, in August of '93 to January of '94, and it's just a fabulous picture of kind of an at-home nursing service. It got the name of the photographer. I don't know if that's written on there or printed on there. It looks like it's a little bit darker than the ink on the photo, so that might actually be, he might have signed it. I don't know what year it's from, but it says Healing at Home, Visiting Nurse Service of New York, 1893 to 1993, and I just loved it. It's in a funky poster frame, but I can replace that.
I would assume 1993.
What? The picture?
The poster.
Oh, no, the poster was
It was in
released 93 to
94.
94, but
All
the
right.
picture isn't from 1993. That's what I was saying. I'm not sure what the
Move
picture
on.
looks like, the 40s. All right, down here at a moving sale, I got another one of those cobbler shoes, $13 for four shoe forms in the stand. I've got to quit buying those. I have thousands of those now. Either that or I need to sell them. If any of you guys want some of these shoe forms, let me know. Okay, estate sale. Last day. It was up on the porch. I brought it in and said, hey, is this for sale? They said, well, check. They called the owner and $10. I bought that. I think it's gorgeous. These sell for $75 new online, and this one's already pre-rusted for you, so it should sell for more. Our plan is to knock off some of the rust with a wire brush and then put a clear coat on it to keep it from rusting anymore, but I think that's great. Neat piece, neat yard art piece. And last week we passed up a piece of marble and we were sorry that we did, so we saw this one for $3 and we got it. Actually, he threw it in with this other item, this icebreaker. We drove up again. We were really late. We drove up and we saw this. Can you see the name of it, Uncle Vinty?
Yes.
On the side.
Little Giant.
Little Giant, model 23.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker. Uncle Vinty has ice in his family history. Both his grandfather had an ice plant, a huge ice plant, and his dad also had a smaller.
Has all the teeth.
It has all the teeth. I mean, you could really use this thing. This
Yes,
thing would
you can
really
turn
work.
it. Turn it. There you go. Oops, I didn't oil the.
You didn't oil the other side.
No.
All right.
Okay.
So we got that. He had 60 on it. He sold it to us for 50. I didn't find this exact one online, but I found a similar one, different company, and they were starting the bidding at $100. So I'm thinking that's between 100 and 150. And then he threw in the marble slab for us. Last item, woohoo! Look over here. Look at this really cool chair that I got. I guess I'll start off with the dolls. This was at a yard sale. I've been buying dolls lately. I don't normally buy dolls, but they do look good on items like this if you have a shop or something like that.
Covers up the fact it's a potty chair. It's disgusting.
It is yet another potty chair. Anyway, they were cute. She did $1 each for those guys. Here, I'll just move the guy in the middle. So can you see? It
It's
comes
a potty
up,
chair.
and it is yet another potty chair. I paid $50 for the potty chair, which I thought was great. The veneer's coming off. I didn't notice that, but it's still okay. You just,
Okay.
yep, I think that's it. Okay. All right, everybody. That's it. Yard Sales Show. Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy the weekend. It's really hot here. So stay cool. See you next time with more yard sale finds.